And welcome to an indie impression of the game Actual Sunlight. So, I hope you've heard about this game before. I've finished it, the entire game. It's a fairly short game. It's about 2 hours long, or rather it took me 2 hours, and I have explored everything. So I will go into it and I will show you a bit of what it's like. Yes, and indeed, it does. It does this. So if you're below 18, well, consider not playing this game. Also, if you don't like games that that are not really games as such, there's a lot of text for one. There is no real gameplay mechanics. The sound is, well, it's nothing to die for. Music is nothing to die for, and graphics are basically nothing to die for. So why do you want to play this game? Because of story. It has an amazing story, and it really made me feel something. It's somewhat similar to the game To the Moon, which does the same thing, somewhat similar to Dear Esther as well. And yeah, basically, if you don't like those games, I'm sure you will probably not like this game either. So you have to like story and not be disdainful of the old games are not art. You also have to not care about having to read a lot. So, is it a good game? It's definitely a good game if you want to call it a game. I would rather call it a well, interactive story, I guess is the best word. And as I said, this when I finished the game, I really got a feel for somewhat how a depression feels like. And I don't think I've really understood that before. Oh, pressed too quickly, and now it shows me this. So if you want to read it, you can go ahead and pause, but I'd rather that you'd buy the game, that you'd support the developer, and as I understand it, it's somewhat somewhat of a self-biography. Well, I think you understand what I'm getting at. So basically it's a lot of text like this, and then you get to move Mr. Evan Winters, this guy. You have to move him around. I'm not sure about what that drop there says, but I guess it's bathroom time. So I'm gonna quickly skip ahead, and yes, as you see, and there are not a lot of controls. Arrow keys and Z, those are basically the ones you need, or enter works or space works as well. So arrow keys, and we will look into Awake. I'm not sure if that's Alan Wake, I guess it is. Which, on a tangent, is somewhat of a good game. I never finished it, but hey, I finished the first 2 or 3 chapters out of 6, maybe. And then some other game came along. Not a bad game, but it didn't really resonate with me. There are a lot of pop references in this game, and I really like that. I like those. Too long, didn't read, faggot. Anyway, as you can see, this is basically the game. We will go back to sleep, I guess. Sorry about the silence. I am I almost sneezed there. Anyway, I will not spoil anything else for you. You will have to play this for yourself, and I really recommend that you do if you like these kinds of games. Story and, well, basically story. And I'll make sure to go through this. So, if you like those kind of games, if you want to give the developer your support, please get this game. It's $5 on Steam. I think it's well worth it. If you liked the video, leave me a like. If you have any comments, comment below. And if you want regular updates, please subscribe. And I will see you next time.